Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Hankins. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So San Diego State's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick them apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Offense changing the play. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution of that punt return.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space.
He's taking the shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Making side adjustments here. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the 2nd drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the 1st down.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man.
Trying to get it in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence. And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. And the Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big game. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense. Dropping back, making it look like it's passed. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space. And he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Might be calling a hot route. Pressure coming. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
When you throw to wide receivers over the middle of the field, it's really tough. Sometimes you got to layer it. You got to throw it over linebackers and in between safeties. It requires a lot of touch, a lot of finesse. That play, the defense definitely took advantage.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That'll bring them to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, a lot of space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. The handoff to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pucks it out of the air. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's busted. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Adams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly.
Looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Fighting off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Toss sweep to the left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Aztecs!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Dances away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, here's the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
Aztecs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He makes a catch. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that the reason why keep slipping those runs in there, keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Look out, he's got room. Wide open spaces. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver with jet sweep pass. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
The Aztecs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Power football with the run. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
There he goes to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Lots of running room. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
On the move is the 30. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Creates a little space. It's the same wide open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Really good running run and gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Givens. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Makes the grab down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aztecs have their offense in high gear. The give as they work on that clock. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Going for it all. Touchdown Aztecs. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mind okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got fourth down.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go.